Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Understand the Quran in one word, just in one word. And today's words are khalaqa and ja'ala. Khalaqa means to create or he created. And ja'ala also means to create or he created. So both of them give us the same connotation, same ideas. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to tell us about in the particular verses or particular perspectives or contexts. Khalaqa, if we take example of Surah Al-Falaq, which is one of the smallest surahs, and we regularly read, and Rasulullah also recommended us to read this surah to be protected from the evil of shaitan. Allah says, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ, and all the evils of the creations, of what he created. So khalaqa has been used here as to create, he created. And this khalaqa has been repeated in the Quran in different derivations 261 times, when just khalaqa itself has been repeated 184 times. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Mulk, الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور. It is he who created death and life so he can test you who amongst you is better in good deeds. So this khalaq has been used by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to tell us about the creation of death and life. Now we can see that khalaqa is used for the creation which are invisible. But the previous verse from Surah Falaq tells us that min sharri ma khalaq, all the evils or bad of his creations, of what he created. So if someone comes to you with some evils, so that evil is lying in his heart, so which is not visible. So khalaqa is basically used in that sense, which is invisible. And again, the person who comes with some kind of bad things, evil things in their mind, is visible, the person. So meaning khalaqa can be used as visible and invisible both. On the other hand, ja'ala, which has been used 340 times in the Quran, if we look at the example of Surah Al-Furqan verse 61, when Allah says that تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا, glory be to he who created burujan, the constellations, the spheres. Buruj has got so many meanings. One of the meanings is actually dome. But for the space, the most fitting word meaning is constellations or spheres, like layers or spheres, ozone layer, for example. So Allah has created. Well, Milton J. Cowan, in his dictionary, Hansworth Arabic dictionary, he says that jala means to place. So in that sense, Allah has created these things, all the great things like samawat, wal ard, and different stages. Allah has placed them. This is what Allah meant in this particular verse. So we came to know from the use of these two words, khalaqa and ja'ala, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses khalaqa for visible and invisible both. Because if we look at the creation of humans, Allah says that khalaqa al-insana min nutfa. Allah has created humans from a sperm drop. And again Allah says in Surah Alaq, خَلَقَ الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ عَلَقٍ. Allah has created humans from alaq, a blood clot. So blood clot can be visible. So we understand now that khalaqa connotes both ja'ala and khalaqa, when ja'ala mostly connotes something to place after creation. So inshallah, if you keep watching my videos, understand the Quran in one word, you will understand more as to why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used a particular word in particular context. Inshallah, that will help you to understand the Quran better. Allah help us with understanding His language, the Quran, and understanding the Quran. Jazakumullah for watching. Do not forget to share and subscribe. Ma'asalam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.